Yeah, folks, this is the Ocean Man deck, which I managed to squeeze 3 buffed cards into from this week's over-the-air update, and I thought it was 100% a meme, a joke. Did not think this could possibly compete, and yet here I am with a 9-6 run, up 8 cubes with the Orka Namor Ocean Man deck, which is just like unbelievable to me. Beyond that, I started with a 2-5 run, and I thought like this deck simply cannot win. And then I clearly ripped off a quick 7-1 run to finish with this deck, which is just mind-boggling. But yeah, Orka got buffed. He now gains +7 power, which makes him an 18 power card. Basically like the second biggest card in the game, I guess. Behind Infinite, I guess with its like base levels, you know, who knows, Red Hulk or whatever can get bigger. But giant dude there. We also got Wave, got a little buff, going from 5 to 6, which I always liked Wave anyway, so this felt like a nice free buff. And Odin got a nice little buff too, going to 9 power. And I was like, I'm just going to build the deck with these 3 cards in it. I'm going to make it ocean themed. Clearly Namora and Namor fit in there. We got these solo cards to help protect the solo cards staying solo. I put the goblins in here. I thought Mr. Fantastic and Awesome Andy were good ways to support that. And I thought skills are another good way to sometimes contribute to a location without actually depositing a card, which could turn off your Orka or Namor, and that's why Cord and Merlin are in here in particular. Once in future, could clear out any little like squirrels that summon off a location or whatever and save you. And Omniversal is just a great way to get points without spots. And I was like, this is way too many little disparate things going together. There's no way this is going to work. And yet here we are, 9-6. Actually up some significant cubes as well. I'm going to be honest, that doesn't make this a great deck. Still, of course, a very low sample size. I will also say, as you're going to see in this video, some of these games are so remarkably, unbelievably close. You absolutely won't believe it. So it's a 9-6 by the absolute skin of our teeth. But still, there's like something here that kind of works. Orka's big enough to just solo locations, right? Namora Odin, I think, is still a slept on combo in general. Same thing with Symbiote Spider-Man in the mix. I think the goblins can be a little more disruptive than people realize. So a few little things here that might all kind of be underrated. And when you get them all stacked up together, you've got a little package that kind of works. And again, I'm not telling you to go climb with this. I do not think this is like a meta deck by any means. I just think it's capable enough that you're able to string together some cool little wins and a nice little run with some unexpected cards. And, who knows? These buffs all add up and probably go a little bit further than people expect. So that makes the Ocean Man deck kind of almost sort of real, which I'm beyond excited about to play Orka and Namor together. And hopefully you're going to be beyond excited to see them in this video as well. Oh, this is great if we hit Wave, actually. It's, actually guaranteed to be Wave there. Oh, it's not. Oh, I think actually, though, this does sometimes persist into the next turn, right? I think this actually persists. Because it says the end of next turns. I think I can play Orka next turn for 4. When it lost their Prodigy, which I guess is good news. Clearly an end of turn deck. Dina hitting already. Spider-Ham definitely has some problems. Don't want to see... Well, I mean, honestly, if like... I don't know. Namora would be the only bad target, I guess. Anything else, I don't really need that much. Like to keep my Namora alive, I think. And then we'll just try to sack mid and get strong on the flanks, Don't hit. Okay, that's completely fine. Totally acceptable. Ooh, Hulk versus Orka. Oh boy, I need an Odin here, maybe, man. I don't know. Even Odin's not making me feel super confident. Because, right, I mean, I will say usually the invisible one location is not the one they get the strongest in, for the record. Havoc and Hulk together. Good God, Joe Costa too. Good Lord. How big does Havoc get? Oh my God. I don't think 31 holds, right? I think... Well, actually, mid could hold. Oh no, Athena's gaining 12. No, mid doesn't hold. Left doesn't hold usually if they play any cards left. If they play any cards left, I think we lose, right? I think they're going to 28. They need 3 points left. That might actually be enough. Hold up. Oh, I don't know if right holds. Bob's gaining 4 points. This might actually be the exact right math. Wait a minute. How many points are they getting? There's nothing getting buffed extra left. And Bob only catches 4 buffs. I think we win by 1 point and 1 point. Bro. Orka holding it down against the Hulk and Havoc. Oh my, the opponent's giving me the morph. You can't hate on this right here, sir. You cannot hate on Orka, sir. Wow, big time plays, man. Wave, honestly, more impressive. This is like the dream game here, though, man. Well, I guess maybe Namor getting in the mix would be the dream game, but we got 3 of the Ocean men and women here anyway. Man, that's a sick game. All right, I mean, in theory, you're really going for a Namora line. You might actually prefer Andy to Merlin. But I don't really have that curve set yet. You know, we don't know what's happening next. It might just be Andy Cord anyway, so. My logic with Merlin in this deck, by the way, was the ability to add power without stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be able to add power to the field without adding cards to the field. So, you know, same thing with Deafening Cord. A way to contribute without adding cards to the field. Polymorph is a questionable way to do that. And Once in Future also is not really directly helpful necessarily based on the structure of the deck, but I figured, you know, if you get random squirrels, you get random rocks, whatever summoned, you know, it's a way to maybe actually open up the Orka for you. So Merlin contributed in a few kind of, maybe 1 or 2 direct ways and a few sideways ways, perhaps. Ooh, get a Namor. No, but we can get a symbiote Spider-Man. Okay. Namor is a bit odd here because you play her right, which is your primary inclination. You condense Merlin down into her with Bifrost. Isn't perfect. Opponent kind of looks like an Ocean Man. I don't know what character that is even. What is that variant? But they look like they're wearing a swimsuit. So I'm going to call them an Ocean Man honoree. Ocean Woman portrait here. Spider-Man into Viv Vision. Well, we called that shot. Even with Makari, we're holding strong. Nice. Viv is moving where? Hopefully not Rocket Pad, just to give them help there. Ooh, we do hit the Omniversal. Okay, so we could turn off Bifrost, but then we missed the turn on Namora. Could maybe just turn off the Vision, though. Like, who cares, you know? And then Omniversal here, and then Green Goblin would be our best remaining way to get a lot of points, right? Yeah, this might work. This is 5, 7 points being added. That's pretty good for Rocket Pad's sake. We're not going to benefit a lot from it, but we preserve our Namora outs. Oh, they don't even go mid. Okay, interesting. Oh, because they don't know what I know. They're playing into Bifrost, of course. Oh my God! How much power did they put here? Now Namora is a risk for me. Spider-Punk. No, they can move. That's gonna make left a tie. Oh, do you see what I see? Oh my God, dude, this is sick. This is so sick. Does Orka hold? Well, probably, because I can go Namora. Dude, oh my God, I can actually go Namora left, double it with Symbiote Spider-Man, and then Once in Future it away to make Orka the strongest card in the history of the world. Oh my God, this game is so sick. Oh my God, don't have Shang-Chi, you jerk. They surely won't, right? Like, they could. They definitely could, but they won't. Nobody runs Shang-Chi anymore. There's no chance. There's no chance they have Shang-Chi. Just don't even talk to me. Oh, we could also do this, but I really like the line I talked about. This is really cool. Because this actually even contests mid pretty effectively as well. This is so sick, dude. Do they expect this off the Merlin, or do they expect Omniversal Presence? No! No! It's so glorious. I cannot blame them for retreating, of course. So this was going to go to 28. This was going to go to 14, which they only have 1 spot available, right? So 14's actually pretty tough to beat. And then this was going to go to 0. So you win, borrow the name. You have 28 to 5-point lead. And if they Shang-Chi here, they're definitely not beating 14 to 3. You can't Shang-Chi and drop 11 points. I mean, is that literally possible? You'd have 2 energy remaining. Gwynpool could buff something +6. If you had like a Maximus for some insane reason, maybe that would be possible, I guess. But otherwise, not possible. This play was so sick, dude. Really cool that once in future wins you borrow the name, which they might have suspected that. I honestly don't know how much I would have thought about that versus I probably would have been thinking about Omniversal and like, do they turn it off, right? And if they turn it off, like, oh god, you got a lot of work ahead of you. That is such a sick game though, dude. That's really, really cool. All right, good early game here. You go Andy. You've got them. Oh, never mind. You don't have Namor or Orka, so you don't go Andy. I think you definitely go Merlin then. Billy Kaplan. That's the actual name of Wiccan, right? I'm learning real lore, guys. I know one character's name. That's all you need, man. So move stuff clearly. Spider-Punk, Craven. Your island is not go with Green Goblin, so maybe we go Spider-Punk. I will say Green Goblin mid's pretty nice. Like lock up the Craven so they can't move into it as easily, you know? Ooh, boy. That's a pickle though. Also, currently my 1-drops kind of suck. My Merlin spells, that is. I mean, maybe we just go here. I think I'm kind of playing Hobgoblin Orca anyway, right? So maybe you just turn the Merlin into something good, who knows? Hopefully we deny their plans mid at least a little bit. Speed? Okay. That's an upgrade. I'll take it. Dagger mid, not hitting much. One spot available there. Torch is still not moving. Like, surely this holds, right? Like, surely this holds. If not, I'm screwed. I know I can polymorph it. No, I'm not screwed. We can get out of that mess. Surely it works. Hellion. Okay, on the torch is interesting. That does, unfortunately, give them a lot more flexibility with mid. Awesome Andy's a pretty big low roll. Namora, it's not that bad. Orca, is it your time? How big is he? He's +7, that's 18, 19, and then Andy gives him another little bump. Do they move like a goblin over though, right? Like you probably move the dagger over. But if you move the dagger over, can you win, you know? Maybe they just move Green Goblin over because they think like, hey, I can't really win that anyway. And they just dump. Well, you know what you might do too is a Heimdall, actually. I might need to win left, and you don't win mid against Heimdall because Torch gets too big. Do you ever win tiebreakers like this? Because they put like a goblin that gets stuck or something? I don't really feel like any of this holds, right? I think it's a good snap by them because I don't really see a play that works for me. This looks pretty rough. Is it Heimdall mid? I don't think that holds, right? Like, they do stick a card. They do stick the Hobgoblin. Am I big enough left though? Probably not. No, wait, I am gonna be big enough left. Hold up. No way. They stick the Hobgoblin and Orka wins by 1, baby. Let's go. That's a big time win, dude. I am winning so many games by like 1 point, man. Sacred Timeline, clearly no good for us. This is honestly a pretty interesting little curve. I guess Namora's sort of wasted though. Opponent has priority. Let's call a shot here. Do they go right though? Some people like to play out ahead of the locations. Some people care about Sacred Timeline, but I doubt it. We're gonna go right. My thought is I have no other time to play this. They're gonna get out ahead of the location. Why don't people play out ahead of location more? I feel like it's better a vast majority of the time. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Stop it. God dang it. This game's falling apart right before my eyes. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut it up. Shut up. Yeah, I guess we'll probably still go Namora mid. Yeah. It's like, really want to draw an Odin is why I'm hesitating at all, right? Like Odin's really powerful for us. You could just go Symbiote Spider-Man Namora, to be honest, and maybe try to trust that. I don't know if I do though. Odin's about the same. It's just 2 points of difference, I guess, if I think about it. Oh, well, okay. That makes life easy, I guess. This is one of those where it's like just enough to contest left that they have to work for it a little bit, because I am giving their gore at least +4, I know. So they're not going to work too hard probably, but a little bit at least. They're nervous. Oh boy, okay, never mind. Just go on. Oh, actually, that's just making everything super cheap. It doesn't make everything crazy powerful, but like it's enough anyway, right? It's enough anyway. I mean, yeah, I don't really trust this, but we'll try, you know? I don't know. 26 points is a lot, and 16's not nothing. We've already seen a gore, so, you know, Iron Man's very powerful, but is it going to be able to get enough with it? You know, Ravona's discounting it by 2 right now with Moonstone. There's the Esme factor, too. Was this Esme, though? I don't know. Oh, they're going all right. Oh, God. Okay, that's definitely... I think Iron Man can beat you all right. But that Surge debuff might help us out. I don't know. Oh, Shadow King, no. Sage, no! Sage, no! It's a 1-point difference! One-point difference! Wow, they did the math, I bet. Oh, boy. Shadow King defeating Orka? What a disaster, dude. So sad. All right, Deafening Chord, we have priorities. So you are completely pointless on turn 1. Highest cost opponent's getting an Orca. We're getting a Doctor Doom, okay. It was really tough not to put Doctor Doom in an Odin deck with a wave, by the way, but I was like, it turns off your Orca. It's just gotta be bad, right? It only made sense that it had to be bad. All right, we'll go Symbiote Spider-Man early here. Yeah, he's pretty good left, I guess, because you can always dump him in with like an Orca or whatever. Although, I guess I can also use him with Namora pretty compellingly. But then you need a wave to get the Orca down on time for that, so it doesn't really track. Nah, let's just put him left. I don't know if we're gonna have normal lines this game at all. Ooh, another ramp deck. Okay. Makes sense with the Doctor Doom. Fortunately, that is not a good Deafening Chord target. We also do have priorities, so Deafening Chord's kind of chilling, I guess, for this particular moment, which means Green Goblin is definitely the play. Is this gonna have Galactus in it all? I don't think you usually run Doctor Doom and Galactus together. Legion, that's actually, I'd say, good news for me on average, right? I think we just try to make him the biggest guy and win with Metropolis, and we try to make Orca the biggest guy, and it's that simple, man. I think the problem is Namora might give this up, but let's think about some Doctor Doom math, I guess, right? Like, we don't lose to Doctor Doom left. We might lose... No, we don't lose to Infinite left. Doctor Doom with Lockjaw, I guess, if the Doctor Doom turns into a big guy, you could lose. I think they play the Doctor Doom right, though. I don't know where you play it. I don't know. Either way, we do lose right no matter what. So to Doctor Doom, so it's like it's got to be a like, you know, Doctor Doom turning into Infinite over here or something, I guess. And we know they have this, but if they go for the Infinite instead, oh, they are snapping. Okay, god dang, that's scary. I don't know. I'm nervous. I could turn off the Lockjaw. Is that a better... Oh, too late to find out. Since I could turn off the Lockjaw, that could maybe... Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, we don't care about that at all. I'm really surprised to see a snap there. They thought mid was going to hold, huh? I wonder why they thought mid was going to hold. Just didn't think I'd have a way to beat Blink. Even an Odin beats this, though. You know what I mean? Like, Odin's 12 points here. And they're like, you're pretty sure Namora deck has an Odin. Or a Black Panther, more typically. Maybe they thought I was going to play Doctor Doom. I don't know. I'm really surprised by that snap. I'm not surprised playing this out. This is a totally fine thing to play out here and hope that mid holds. But the snap does actually shock me a little bit, yeah. Also, you don't play for your lockjaw like this. I guess there was no Infinite in deck for a Dr. Doom to hit, so. All right, we got stuff to do. Mr. Fantastic hanging out with Namor. Classic buds. No bad blood at all between them, I'm sure. Wave doesn't currently have a great hit, so it might just be an enabler for the opponent. Dream Dimension's a bit of a pickle for me with Namora. Makes Namora pretty hard to pull off. Orka I like a lot, though, and I think Wave has a decent chance of winning Eternity Range, so might shut down the opponent there a little bit. Who knows? Nightmare for the opponent. That is always fun. Okay, I'm jealous. They're having way more fun than me right now. Hey, Namora would be so sick, dude. Oh, man. I really hope they turn off Dream Dimension somehow. That would be awesome. Do a Legion real quick. I don't know how you get a Legion here, but do it. Wait, what? Scar? Scar is Dormammu. Big time stuff, dude. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just Namor in this case then, and then you just finish on Namora, right? Namor is, you know, he's big enough to beat a Scar. I don't know. He's definitely better than anybody else over there right now. 0 into Lizard. Okay. Okay, well, Namora actually still flips here. I mean, as far as we know, this holds. It's not fancy. I think it's definitely possible for them to put cards both right and left and hold, but they might think left is hard for me to support. I don't know if they're expecting Namora. They might. I mean, it's not a crazy thing to expect. Sometimes this deck doesn't have a ton of energy flexibility, though, if they're running like big red skulls and stuff. I think mid is probably safe outside of some crazy nightmare shenanigans, you know, Red Skull Iron Man. Let's go, dude. Played 3 cards. They're all the Ocean Men and Women. I was gonna play a 4th card that is the Ocean Man and Woman. This is the ultimate Ocean Man game, despite it being pretty boring. It did enough, man. Turn 4 Orka, turn 5 Namor. This is literally just the Ocean cards. You can't write a script better than that, man. That's perfect. And we got some cubes. They snapped us up on the Nightmare. Oh, okay, we like our 2-drop. Could just put the Orka left, honestly. Like, awesome Andy here. Wait, well, wherever. Wave and Andy together. Orka left on 4, dude. We just trust we can hammer the ham. And this card, by the way, you never see. I have seen it popping into some Wiccan lists, though, which is really cool. Finally getting some action, maybe. Boy, we could turn it off. Do I trust Orka more? I mean, in theory, if we hit a Namora in particular, we do trust Orka a lot, but the opponent is going crazy hard over there, man. Woo! Orka, are you big enough, my guy? Mr. Fantastic as well, okay. Starting to buy into the faith here. I'm starting to believe a little bit, man. Namora would still be my choice, though, for plays. I don't have a card to go with Namora mid or whatever, but could have put Wave mid for that, I guess, if I think about it. I thought was like maybe saving space for another guy, but okay, they did not continue to go left. I bet they thought I was cooked. They also did not really utilize my Wave much, did they? That's cool. So the question here becomes really like, where are you trying to win next, you know? I think we just do Hobgoblin, right? Hobgoblin into like, well, maybe Odin, honestly. I don't know. Right now, nothing looks that good. Worried a little bit about Spider-Ham. Oh, I lost my Andy. That's annoying. Dang. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if Orka holds, but oh my god, is it this? Is it this? No way. No way does this hold. No way. I'm worried about Shang-Chi. They already have some tech. No way does this hold. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. I guess Shang-Chi never beats me though, does it? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, She-Hulk also obviously doesn't beat us. Yeah, I don't know what the plan was with the She-Hulk really. Maybe just playing it out for fun because this never wins. Also, I feel like they didn't really, you know, using the Cosmic Ghost Rider stuff, I guess they just really wanted to turn off Andy. I don't know. I mean, honestly, not the most glorious win ever, not the flashiest win, but the plan worked to fruition. The early Orka held its spot. All right, we got Wave. That is an ocean lady. There's an ocean man. Mr. Fantastic and Namor are big good friends, I've heard. I'm pretty sure that's what the lore says. So he's basically ocean man by transitive property. Something don't sound right there. Something about that sounds wrong. Awesome Andy's really ocean Andy. Okay, Merlin's definitely very good. Clearly from the ocean as well. Seriously though, what a triumph in this deck. I managed to get 3 buffed cards and the new card all into this deck, and you might even argue they kind of make sense together. That's maybe a stretch. Look, I'll be honest, maybe that's a stretch. Maybe they don't actually make sense together, but one could argue, like, you know, the idea was I need ways to do things without occupying space, which Deafening Chord does. The goblins certainly do that. Odin and Namora, clearly a pair, and Orka is the whole point. So it's like, you know, Odin's there for Namora, Namora's there for Wave Orka, which hopefully we top deck right now. Deafening Chord's there to not occupy space. That Shadow King is great news because that means Namora just got a lot better. Symbiote Spider-Man just got a lot better. If we don't find anything else to do, yeah, I guess Hobgoblin is fine. Might help us win left here. Wiccan right. They've never once missed the curve in their life. They probably just had to play that Shadow King to hit their Wiccan, which kind of tells us they probably don't have another 3 cost around. What we'll do with that information just yet, but that's the information we're getting. I'm being told from my sources. Polymorph Wave doesn't usually get better. Honestly, Polymorph Merlin is probably the biggest potential scaler if I don't think I need the... Oh, we could go Green Goblin actually, by the way. Because even if it whiffs, you could do like, you know, this. Wave doesn't really typically get better, but what the heck else are we gonna do? We lock them out left. We just push mid. I don't really want to have to win right. I don't know. The pushing mid's a hard thing though, a little bit. Left is locked in, secured. Perfect. Okay. Mid is Hazmat. Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess left is still pretty secure. I don't see any way to pull that back. Proxima. Okay. Technically an upgrade, I guess. Yeah. Malekith we know is not Hazmat. Diamondback is not mid, which does get us a little better mid, I guess, but I still don't feel like we're gonna get strong enough here. Polymorph, I mean, there's... Oh. They have priority. We know that's not a Hazmat, so this doesn't get impacted, right? Is this the prophecy foretold? The top deck turn 6 Orka for the win? I mean, they can just play 2 cards is the problem, right? Like, oh, no. No, not my guy. No, I'm beat by my own guy, dude. No, not my guy. Oh, I just needed it to be a little smaller, man. All right. Oh, I don't mind that at all. That's a good hit instead of wasting Namora. That's, oh, good exchange. They lost an incredibly powerful card. We got a great setup. That's great news. Okay. Chord, I'm not sure. I'm not in love with this, by the way, in this deck. I mean, it made sense in theory. Ooh, that's a good chord target, though. Ooh, I get to do fun things together. Let's go. Because this might turn off a Man Spider activation later, right? Might make their life weird. I don't know. If it, if it denies a Man Spider, that's potentially a crazy amount of power off the doubling. So, indeed, looks to be a Man Spider deck. Andy and Penny both getting hit. I guess I probably prefer Merlin here, although if I do it, I might want to go here for the sake of a Namora. I don't know. Do I prefer that? Because I don't really have... Like, Orka can go left, but how the heck do I win the next spot, you know? It's weird. Could also go Namora right just to benefit from Madripoor, right? I don't know. Right now, this is not... I mean, this is a bad turn 4, right? Like, that's pretty clear. Oh, I think we still get our buff. Penny is the card, not Spider, so we still get our buff. That's nice. 3 points. I mean, I guess Namora left also just gives you a ton of points because you get to go twice on it. But then you do turn off any Orka play. But do I really need Orka left? I mean, I think the opponent puts Man Spider right after moving Penny Parker left. What's my final turn look like, you know? I don't think anything beats a Man Spider, really. I don't know. I mean, this is the best thing I can do. Oh, they do actually just keep these together. Oh, that makes sense. I guess where the penny moved wasn't really actually a thing that mattered, was it? Kind of relevant. I mean, without them having the Arnim Zola, do they have a Taskmaster? And can they win across multiple spots, right? Like if they go Taskmaster, I need to be able to flip right, which Odin does not do, but Orka also does not do. Oh no, Orka does. I wasn't counting for Mr. Fantastic. No, actually, maybe Odin. Well, Odin doesn't do anything anyway over here. So, well, Odin here gives you 24, right? Yeah, I guess you actually just literally play the Orca so that you don't lose to Taskmaster. Yeah. I think that's the play, right? Because Taskmaster can't beat you everywhere. Yeah, I think. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know what they had, but knowing the Arnim Zola is gone gives you a lot of leeway here. We might have been able to do Arnim Zola anyway, beats. I don't know. It depends how much power they would have had there, right? Because we could have gone to like 28 left. All right. Awesome, Andy. I guess we go Wave Orca, right? That's been our main, I think our best really line so far, honestly. Steam Squirrel. Is that like something you eat or like steampunk? Steampunk Squirrel or steamed as a food item? Terrifying. Hydro Bob could get some points in Kunlun. I guess I'll probably just put my Orca mid, honestly, but there is a cool Hobgoblin mid play as well. But it might think, oh! Okay, so Mr. Fantastic just got real risky. Wave just got real risky. We could actually turn off Bob. I need a Cosmo all of a sudden, right? I don't have any way to like move a move a goblin or anything, right? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, I don't think there's anything like that. I think we still like Orca better, but I'm torn. This game's gonna come down to tiebreakers, so it's like, what's your maximum amount of points? Can I trust a Hobgoblin left next turn, or do they fill out left already? You know. It's probably just safer mid from a tiebreak standpoint. I don't think there's any urgency to do it differently. Yeah, I mean, this is really, really big for tiebreakers. -10 for them. It would have worked left too. Wow. I also, if they fill left, can't I just snap Bob right? Like, aren't they gonna fill left? And then I just snap Bob right? Like, do I have priority? I do. I also have deafening chord, which is pretty cool. I mean, I just snap Bob right, don't I? Like, they gotta play left if they're gonna win. If they don't play left, they can't win, can they? If they, like, so now, if they try to let Bob move left, how do you get enough points to win? You play, I guess, you can only play one card mid. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I'm going to be turning off either Prodigy or Invisible Woman, which is the same difference. So they're not going to have as many loops as they think. Like, this is probably the best deafening chord I've played yet, by the way, in 2 days. Or, well, 2 videos. Like, an Invisible Woman's a fantastic target. I don't feel like we've usually hit these targets. I mean, the snap is kind of a boomer snap, right? So, it might just encourage them to leave, but it's the right snap because it's more about the Bob than the boomer. Maybe if they have a way to make space or something, I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's any other interesting lines. So Havoc's only going off once. Marvel Boy's only going off once. I only need to win 1 spot now, which is presumably mid because we know Bob is moving, and then oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I forgot there's 2 loops. Oh no, do I win? I still win. I still win anyway, thanks to the deafening chord. I forgot there's 2 loops on the Bob. I should have done it a turn earlier. Well, that might have been a problem too, because I could have snapped him back in. Oh my God, I'm lucky. Well, no, I'm not lucky. I just have deafening chord. It's that simple. Oh my God. Oh boy, what a big win by accident, honestly. No credit deserved for that one. Oh no, I forgot about the double tap on the Bob. I know that because I used to play that deck to climb off video. It was always such an easy climb when it was pre-nerf. That happened all the time. Oh my god, I forgot.